Hi everyone, it's Jessica, and for this week's plan with me, I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I have these two sheets from By Thaowie that I got in a little grab bag that I really wanted to use because I've been wanting to get my hands on this foiled, I think she calls it the Frozen Marble kit, for a little while, but I've just never been able to get a hold of it whenever it's been on her shop, so I'm happy I got it in the grab bag, but because I don't have all the other sheets that come with the kit, I think I'm actually going to structure my days a little bit differently. And I went through my stash and I tried to pull out things with similar colors that I thought I might be able to pull from this week. But again, because none of these colors are an exact match, I didn't really want to do my usual where I have checklists or full boxes across all the days. And this week I think I'm going to be structuring my days a little bit differently anyway, just because I had some meetings and just unusual things come up that I typically don't need to plan for, but I do in this case. So again, just a few different things coming up this week, so that's why I want to do things a little bit differently. And I think to start off, I'm actually going to put the full boxes that I have down in the middle, and I'll more or less split my days into morning and evening, because I also flip from working the AM to working a PM shift, or working several PM shifts this week as well. So I think it'll be nice to split it into basically morning and evening, or if that doesn't work, maybe I'll do like morning and to-do checklists at the bottom or something like that. So, and I'm going to lay these across the header, and that way I won't have to worry about covering up the header with one of the todays or little things, since honestly I don't particularly like the header stickers anyway. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lay these out. Then this last full box I'm going to save. It wasn't my favorite full box out of the bunch. It would be nice if it was one of those days where I needed to cover this up for some reason, but I don't think I have any of those days. Next thing I'm going to do is put in my work schedule. So I have Tuesday off this week and then the weekend off, and I'm just going to put them down so I can cover up the headers at the very bottom there. Just using these little label sheets that come with the kit. And I did actually purposely pick a day where I only worked 4 days a week so that I could kind of make this work, because it would definitely drive me crazy to have mismatched work headers. I like consistency, so I like using the same, either these sort of labels or to use the little things as labels for work, so I don't like to kind of mix and match that sort of thing. Go along with that, I do have some of these silver foiled hearts, and I'm just trying to decide. I think I'll probably just use the, I might actually use kind of this peachy color one, because I'll probably be bringing in some peach colored checklists, so it'd be nice to draw some attention to this color because there isn't too much of that in this spread. So the next thing I'm going to do is actually go in and start marking the things that I know for sure are happening, and the only reason I do that is so that way if I wind up using a half box for, like, let's say Friday, I'm currently planning on using a half box, that way I won't go in on either a Thursday or Saturday and put a half box on those days either. So it just helps me keep the spread a little bit more balanced if I kind of mark down the big important things first, and then I kind of go in and fill in the other stuff as I know them. So like I mentioned, for Friday I do want to use a half box for this day, and I have a meeting in the morning before work, so I want to put it down. It's probably going to take up most of the morning actually, so I want to lay it down this way, but I'm going to look for some sort of an icon to mark that. And it's kind of weird because none of these stickers I have really come to mind, just because this is actually a design meeting. Actually, maybe I'll use one of these plan stickers from By Thaowie. because it's actually a design meeting for my house. I am going to meet with the contractors, and I think they have a team that they have helped them design the rest of the houses in the neighborhood, but because I bought it so early on, I actually get to go through and pick out all the different finishes. So I pretty much get to pick out everything I want, and I can even change up the layout of the house if I really want to. So that'll be really exciting, and lots of big decisions to make. So I think that is what I'm going to wind up doing. Yeah, it's not really exactly planner related, but there's some planning involved, so I feel like that fits. So that'll be it for Friday, and on Saturday and Sunday, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put down the weekend banner. I do have one that came with the kit, but I don't love this weekend banner. So I'm gonna switch it out with one that I have here. This is from Planner Sticker Jubilo, and I got this a while ago. This was literally one of my first ever Etsy purchases. I think was Sweet Kawaii Design, Planner Sticker Jubilo, and TaylorMade Stickers, which I believe is no longer on Etsy anymore. But yeah, I still have, it's kind of crazy that I still have stickers from some of my first orders ever. But I thought this would look a little bit cuter than the one that was already provided in the kit. So I'll just put that at the top in lieu of putting any sort of headers down. And then Saturday and Sunday will probably mostly, I do have the days off, so it'll probably mostly be a filming day. I thought about going for a hike somewhere because we do have a lot of really good hiking trails around here actually, and one of my coworkers found a place where you can actually see bald eagles, which is amazing, and I really want to get out there and be able to get some photos of my own. So we'll have to see about that. It's been a fairly warmish winter for where I live at least, so it might be a good time to do that. Other than that, and then I'm going to jump over to Tuesday because that one I also kind of have an idea of how Tuesday is going, and I did do quite a bit of computer work in the evening, so let me think about how I want to structure this actually. For Tuesday, and I don't know what's going on with the lighting. I probably just have to take it off of auto and just set these settings myself, but for now it's just looking like really weird. Okay, I tried to adjust the lighting a little bit, so hopefully that's a little bit better. I just had to take it off of auto, I guess, and do it myself. So anyway, Tuesday was my day off, and I worked pretty much every day last week, so it was definitely time for just a rest day, which I think I am gonna wind up. So that sticker is from Fox and Pip. It's called the Don't Touch My Snacks Girl, which is pretty much exactly how I looked that day. I just stayed in bed, had my snacks around me, and binge watched Netflix. I finally got around to watching, well, not finally because it just came out last week, but I got around to watching a series of Unfortunate Events, which I really enjoyed. And then this sticker is from my newest addiction. It's part of her like lazy day collection of stickers. So yeah, that'll be it for the morning. And then I did actually get some work done in the evening, which I think for that, I thought about using the Little Things sticker for it, but that would have left just a little bit too much room in between the header and that white space. So I think what I'm going to do is actually cut down. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down this last full box, and I'll just make my own like little basically glitter header. Measure it out or anything, so hopefully I cut that somewhat straight, but that will be my makeshift header for Tuesday. And then I pulled out a few of these extra little Crest Press checklist sheets that I had because I thought this little pink kind of went really well with the pink full box, and then the blues in here went pretty well with the blues in the kits. So I just need to decide which one I want Tuesday to be. And then I'm thinking, see, now that I have Tuesday laid out, I can kind of plan out Monday and Wednesday and be able to balance the spread a little bit more. So I'm thinking on Monday, I am going to use maybe this darker blue color. Yeah, I think this dark blue color will look quite nice next to this header here. It's not an exact match, but that works. But anyway, now I am thinking I want to lay out the header on top for Monday and Wednesday, I think. Yeah, we'll do on top for Monday and Wednesday. I'm gonna use this pink color from a different sheet. And that way everything kind of alternates. Then Thursday, I think I'm actually going to put at the top again, even though it's next to Wednesday, which the checklist was already at the top. But I think I'm going to do that because I have a feeling that Friday I might need a checklist down here at the bottom, since I took up the morning time with some other space. Plus, Thursday I will probably need to be getting some stuff done, so... And then I think I'll do the same thing for Saturday and Sunday, the two headers at the bottom. I'm just going to cut strips out of this full box to cover that up instead of using a header. And hopefully they're somewhat the same size. I probably should have been a little bit more precise and actually measured it out, but that's fine. And I just added my checklist in for those days. So I quite like how that turned out. And going back to Wednesday, I do want to mark some filming on Wednesday. So I'm going to use this little munchkin from Once More with Love. And I have this sheet of stickers that I got recently from By Thaowie. So I'm going to steal one of these, even though I haven't quite done a haul with them yet, just to mark that I will be doing some work on the computer. Basically, I need to get design ideas, so it's not really work if it actually is fun, but let me see if I can like squeeze all of this in, because the other thing I kind of wanted to squeeze in is my video schedule for the week, and I don't actually have any silver stickers from Sessa Vee, which I will definitely need to be getting next time I order from her. So I'm going to use these little gold hearts instead, and I think they're small enough that I don't really mind that it's a little bit of gold mixed in with the mostly silver kits. So I kind of want to put these just there at the very bottom. I think that'll all fit. And I am just going to put in the rest of the videos that I have, and I'm just going to put them across the bottom. That is everything that I know is for sure happening this week. I might wind up switching out this weekend banner for something else if I can find something else in my collection, just because the green and the weekend banner is kind of bothering me a little bit. But other than that, I think that'll be this week. I do still have stickers from the two sheets left, which seems kind of silly considering you know, I only had two sheets to begin with, but I do have that little bit of the full box left, and then I have quite a lot on this sheet left actually. I hardly use any of it. I'll probably pull in some more of these full boxes as I go along throughout the week, but other than that, I don't really need to use any of this stuff so far, so I'll definitely be hanging on to that. I do want to end with some washi across the bottom, and I know I pulled out some washi to use. Here we go. So I have this really pretty washi to use, and this one is from Pretty Packages. I thought it went really well with the kit because it's got this like really light blue color with some stars and silver foiling on it. that's fine. I don't think my camera's gonna focus. And because I didn't bring my full boxes down like I usually do, I was debating pulling in something else too along the bottom, and this doesn't really go with the color scheme actually, so I think that looks okay if I do it like that. So we'll go ahead and put down the bigger piece of washi first. So here is a look at the finished spread with the bottom washi. I'm actually quite happy with how this turned out. I'm always a little bit nervous not having the full kit and having to pull in stickers and do some mixing and matching, but I think in this case I'm really happy with how this looks in the end, and it just goes to show you that you don't need the full kit all the time in order to come up with a spread that you really like. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye!